in advance, but rather just use this session to answer your questions if you have any.
Thanks, Professor Hu. I wanted to ask you about I've been looking at some of the work, and there is quite a lot of work regarding the courses of the meridians. And I was wondering whether we have to know all the courses for of the meridians for this test, this upcoming test.
For meridians, so I therapeutics Christian, can you hear me? Hi, everyone, can you hear me?
I couldn't hear your answer at all. I could just hear now when you said, "Can you hear me?" That's the only bit I could hear.
Sure, no problem. So, are you talking about acupuncture therapeutics?
We still can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can see you. Just say something.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. I mean, are you talking about acupuncture therapeutics one? Because in foundations, there should not be, should be no meridians.
Oh, okay. I'll have to have a look, but there were quite a few, the courses of the meridians. Maybe that was in therapeutics that I saw it. Okay. No, that's fine. But so that's not part of it. So it's only foundations for it's only your test on the 17th.
Yes, the coming 1 year is only foundations. So if you rejected 4 modules, the test you need to go into each module. So the content won't overlapping. So for example, I won't assess you meridian in foundations.
Sorry, I also wanted to know, do we need to study anything from any textbooks for this test, or is it only the Unit 2 and the videos?
I would advise you to get a textbook because for the general introduction it's fine. You don't need to stress too much. But for the concepts, for the yin and yang theory, all those, although we explain still in the lectures, but if you want to read like from words, it should be better. So that's why from last session, from the introduction, I introduced 2 textbooks, 2 prescribed textbooks. One is the basic theory, that's basically the concepts and the diagnostics. If you don't use the prescribed textbooks, you also need to use online resources, but you just need to ensure that they are correct. So the two are the two textbooks. The first one is about the basic theories, most of the concept in the first few weeks. You can most be here. And then the diagnostics is in the second textbook. So we have 3 prescribed textbook for this program. These two, the supplier does not have stock, and we can't source anywhere, but we do keep the copies in the library. We also have some scanned copies, but because of copyrights, we can't scan the entire book and share. But you can scan by yourself in the from the library. You can use either one of these. They are similar. But this will only happen in the second semester. The first semester, you will study most of these. And also, from Dr. Carpenter's session, you will use a little bit of here. And for your study currently, I see you got this week as general introduction, and next week as also general introduction. You will have some information on the books, on the developments. Those you don't need to pay too much attention, because that's just very brief introduction of the developments. And then your focus should go to the next session, the specific discussion on axons, yin and yang theory, 5 elements of those. And in terms of the quality of the recordings, I'm not quite sure how many of them you can hear, but we are in the process of recording the new ones, but probably you will go ahead before the ones I record this year. But just in case if you can't hear the information in some way, just let me know, then we can explain further.
Yeah, Prof, the sound is very bad. Like I can't hear it. I don't know what the other students. I tried watching some of the videos. It's actually very soft. But when the ads and whatever play, then the ads are loud, on YouTube. But it's definitely very soft and difficult to understand.
Can you send me the link, which ones you feel with the issues?
No, I think I've just started just almost every single one of them so far. But I can send you. But yeah, it seems like most of them in the first. What's it? The ACT01Y1. So I'm just trying to go on. Yeah, most of the videos from part 1, introduction, all of them were actually very soft.
I will just double check, but if you still have the same issue, you can also need to check if there's anything wrong with the laptop, because this is also the first time we have such issue for all lectures. I mean, for all recordings.
No, yeah, I've checked the lab. Yeah, the lab. Look, I do a lot of Zooms and Teams and everything, and it's 100% fine. It's just the videos, those specific ones. And as I said, even when the YouTube, if you choose YouTube, because I thought maybe that will be louder, and when the ads come, the ads are completely loud. You can hear anything. When you skip the ads and you go back to the actual lecture, then it's soft again. So that's how I know it's definitely the actual recording.
Sure, thanks for letting me know. And then we will just try to update as soon as possible for the new ones. Yes, Christine?
Thanks so much.
Oh, sorry, it's Trish. It's my son's thing again.
Oh,
but
sorry.
I wanted to ask Dr. Shiksha if she listened to Unit 2, because I haven't listened to Unit 1, but Unit 2 the sound was all right. I mean, I've listened to it on different devices. I'm not sure if you've tried listening to 2, whether there's a difference between 1 and 2, maybe.
Yeah, I did some on 2. They were still a bit soft, but not like properly, where you still have to like really, it wasn't like a normal video that you would play and But I'll go through more. I haven't done all of them. I've just did, I think 2 on the unit 2. Does it get better? Is that what you're saying?
I have to confess that I didn't do unit 1 or haven't done it yet. I'll see if I get to it. But I started with unit 2 and I didn't find it too difficult. The sound, you know, the loudness was all right. I think also the rest one gets used to, and I played a little bit faster. And then it's fine. I go through it at 1.5 and it seems fine.
Okay, perfect. I'll try. Thanks.
Thanks so much. And also, if you refer to unit 1, is the history. The history, I already have the 2025 version. This version should be better than the first version. If you watch the history, you also can use the 2025 version.
Sorry, Prof. I just want to ask, it's quite difficult in between everything, so I'm trying to multitask. We would obviously start when we're looking at everything with the ACT 01Y1, then the next one will be CLA CMY1, and then we continue like that, hey? Is that correct with the tests and the module? Or would
were you here in the for the induction session? Because that's not really.
Oh, was it there? Sorry, I was there, but I was in between patients, so I didn't. Okay, I'll re-look at it. Don't worry.
You need to start from the foundations, not the acupuncture therapeutics.
Oh shit, I'm on the wrong one. Okay, all right, thanks.
So if you're not sure, you go back to the recording. If you're still confused, just let me know. No, I can explain again.
Okay, will do. Thanks.
Sure. And for like the Friday sessions, what you can do, just use this session to ask questions if you have, especially in the next few weeks when you go to the concepts, because this week and next week still the general introduction. And when you go through the concepts, if you have any questions, then you're more than welcome to raise here. If not, then we can end the meeting.
Hi, Prof. Sorry, just one small question. With regards to the sorry, hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just wanted to ask about the way the questions will be asked on the test and the way we should answer them. Is point form okay? Are you expecting it to be in a certain way, like in a paragraph form, correct, like the answers to the questions? No.
You mean for assessments?
No, for the test.
For the test,
Yes.
the one in March, you mean the test?
Yes. Yes.
So that will include MCQs, true and false, fill the blanks, or show answers like this. It's not like just it's not like just qualitative that I give you one question and then you answer as a paragraph. It's a combination of different question types.
Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you.
And then, Prof, related to that, will you give us like examples of previous tests so we can start seeing if we can actually answer the questions and like look and start?
You won't be able to get the previous test. I can give you a test example, which I'm not sure if I uploaded or not, but I will just double check, but you won't be able to get a previous test. The reason for this is also quite straightforward. I think all postgraduate students, I think we share the same view that if you are given a test, you study the test only, you don't study the rest. And that is not good for your practice at all. So no matter for undergraduate or postgraduate, we don't really give tests, but we do share the sample tests, which means we give you the question types.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Thanks.
So, Prof, I found this. Today I received the Basic Theory of Chinese Medicine, the textbook, and I see in chapter 5 they have the meridians and collateral system. So, does this not fall under your? Okay. So
yeah. So what happens for that is we change that design to move to acupuncture therapeutics just purely because that's before we have we use according to the textbook exactly, and then student will say there's too much contents for the foundations. That's why we rather remove this to relieve your workload, and then you can study the similar contents but more in detail in acupuncture therapeutics. Because for the initial design, I actually want to give you a brief outline similar to your foundations from your textbook. Similar to the basic theory textbook, give you a very short session to introduce the meridian and cholesterols. Now you know the full framework of Chinese medicine, but just because of the workloads, and then we move to acupuncture therapeutics. So that session won't be assessed in foundations, but we will be assessed in acupuncture therapeutics.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just going to share my screen again. Everything's on. It's available there already. So when you go to foundations, you click foundations, and then the question pools. These are two books that you can use to reflect your own learning, but these are not the question pools for your assessments, but you can use to verify your knowledge, your understanding is correct or not. And these are the lecture links. And the lecture notes, diagnostics, basic theory, sample test also here. So you can see the different questions, type of questions. Will I answer your question, Dr. Beado, Shisha? This what you're looking for?
Perfect. Yes, thank you so much. Thanks. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. So I was started on the completely wrong module, but it's fine. I'll start on foundations of acupuncture. Thanks. That's why I think I was a bit lost, but it's fine now.
Sure, no problem. Thanks. You need to start from foundation because that's the most basic concept you need for all other modules. Just share again, when you open the sample test, you can see MCQs, which are following is not the 4 basic movement of Qi, and you can choose from here, fill the blanks, true or false, short answers. Case study, case analysis won't be in March now. but as the time goes, then you will have integrated more. So these are basically the question types in all assessments. You may have all or some from here, but similar. Okay, if you have other questions, you're more than welcome to raise. If not, then you're more than welcome to leave and then we can end the meeting. I will just upload the recording later for other students who are not here.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.